All right, back again today on a Thursday, continuing my week of streaming games that probably won't appear that many times, but I mean, well, at least yesterday was nice because the looker was, well, it was just a really short game, so it's not like it was actually there for any long done and finished, nice and quick and easy. It was a really funny game, like doing that one. There's also that roguelike that I've done a couple times, which I really enjoyed, Lone Star. We're picking up a new one. Once again, this is not going to be like a full playthrough or anything, unless maybe I really, really, really like it. It's called The Bloodline, and I'm not sure exactly what kind of game this is. Part of it kind of looks like it's like an open world adventure game, like when I was playing Skyrim, like kind of like that. But I really am unsure if it is that or if that's just what some of the screenshots kind of look like. But I think it might be an RPG. I honestly don't know. I have no idea. So we're just gonna literally just, I don't know, just start it up and see what it's like. Once again, it was just gonna be another short one. This is just games that are on my Steam that look good, but I haven't really played. Update notes. Click the button below to join the Discord. Okay. All right, new game. New save game. Blood and Thunder. Also very loud. Alright, let me go over and nerf that back down to 6 at least. And then I can change with volumes on here, how it is. Okay. So, designing a character. So it does kind of look like... yeah, we're gonna go really tiny. Oh, it's one of these that let me just completely fuck with the skin colors. There we go. Body art. Wait, alright, so hair. I don't know. Facial hair. There we go, we got the stash. Unsure how much this is even going to matter. This is always one of those things that people can spend hours on, and I'm just kind of like, oh god, you're making me design a character. the part that people like the most about it, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta actually waste time doing this. Alright, now we can... There we go. Perfect, perfect, okay. Beard, stubble, pelvis size. Whoop. 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 We're just gonna go full whoop. There we are.
Retreat! Oh, you dross!
You can't give me this kind of power. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going with the monstrosity? Yeah, going with the monstrosity. Welcome to the Bloodline. The Bloodline is an open-ended experience where you create a character that you want to play as. There are hundreds upon hundreds of spells and skills to unlock. Okay, so this is, this actually is this is a open world RPG? Nearly every action you do is rewarded to cater to everyone's playstyle. Just want to craft weapons and build your village? Go for it. Want to avoid crafting altogether and focus on melee combat? No worries. Play the way you want to play. There's no single way to play the game that's meant to be played. Right now the game is mostly an open world playground where you can roam freely, earn experience, and do whatever is possible, unlock more fun skills, use a big playground. As development continues, more of the story will be added in segments. Okay, so this is more of a in development thing. Okay. Early development, there will be bugs. Yeah. Fine. Alright, so this makes this a perfect fuck around for one stream kind of thing then. If it's just kind of... Yeah. Jumping increased to 2. Uh-oh. Inventory. It looks like I've got 2 sets of eyes. Guild overview. Good morning, Harbinger. Here's your uniform, freshly washed. Understood. Thanks, Frederick. Will you be joining today, Oh yeah, thanks, Frederick. Before setting out, would you like me to inform you of the people here in your stronghold that could help you get started? That would be helpful, sure. Agreed, and just about everyone here in the stronghold will help you learn the basic mechanics. You can speak to Mary to learn about woodcutting and village building. Varric and Merrick, her 2 brothers, might be able to help you with traversal and forging mechanics. Then there's Pembroke and Charles, who will teach you about potion crafting and cooking, respectively. Lastly, this McGowan, the smith, who can teach you about mining, smelting, weaponsmith. Sure, combat tutorial. Great, here, take this training sword. Let's head down to the training ground again. Okay. First things first, open your inventory and equip a weapon. You simply click the weapon that you want to equip. Inventory. Okay. Blocking. Power attacks. Okay. Now you can see the blade anytime pressing T. With your weapon equipped, use left mouse and hit the dummy fight man. And it's consuming something at the bottom of my thing. I guess that's stamina. Okay. Nice work. Crispbot will appear on the training dummy after you're done reading this tutorial pop-up. Play close attention. See that diamond? That's the crit spot. Hitting that spot would deal extra critical damage as long as you hit the enemy while the crit spot is at the center of your screen. That will count as a critical hit. You can block by holding the right mouse button. Yay. Blocking attacks can consume stamina, and you block attacks without enough stamina, you'll be staggered. While blocking, you can jump to dodge in whatever direction. Whoop. Okay, so you block and then you jump. You don't do it at the same time. You just whoop. Okay. Another action you can perform while blocking is shoving. There you go, okay. Shoving allows you to parry enemies. If to shove the enemy right as they attack, you might be able to parry them. Nice work, of course, is much easier to parry a dummy than it is to parry enemies that are trying to kill you. Okay, so basic. Very good work, Carpenter. These are your elements of standard combat. It'll be up to you to shape your playstyle too. Okay. Though the use of many hundreds of skills available to you. Skills? Aye, skills. Those are true. Okay, I gotta turn some of this fucking volume down. Oh my god. Aye, skills. Those are true backbone of combat. They shape the way you fight, move, and handle yourself. Every time you level up, you earn a skill point, which can be used to unlock skills. Skill tree, which is tab. Yeah. After unlocking a skill, it will be added to your skill book, which can also be accessed from your radial menu. Drag and drop the skill or your skill book into your skill bar. Okay, another good thing to know is that you can respec your skill points at any time. Simply click an already unlocked skill on the skill tree to unlearn it. Oh, okay, that's neat. Alright, thanks, Frederick. Yeah, talk to you later. Okay, so first off, settings, music, go down to nice. Go down to nice. All right, let's see if that's good enough. And we'll do a save. Okay. Run a total of 15 meters. All right, so there's points for just doing any random crap. All right, we're gonna skip the rest of the tutorials. It seems basic enough. Also, my little tiny height is amazing. Open world. The world of Bloodline is split into two perspectives. The perspective you are currently in, and the overworld top-down perspective. You can enter the overworld at any time by using tab by selecting the map icon. For a more immersive experience, you can also walk the area bounds where you'll be prompted to leave the area in the overworld. Okay. So I did. Well, looking at fishing spot. Interacting. Okay. So I haven't leveled up yet. I'm still level 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll head out right now. Alright, we're gonna... Let's actually go out into the game world and faff around a bit. See what this actually is. Like, it's an interesting... And it also has... It's got a... It's got a bunch of abilities, like an MMO. Like if I was playing World of Warcraft, it's got down here, the 1 through 5s, and there's 2 sets of them. Okay, so this is just a... Fences, gates, paths, fences, and gates. I need 2 wood to craft that gate. Now the question is, do I need a specific item to chop wood? Once again, I know there's tutorials, so I'm skipping them on purpose. Alright, you can't just sword a tree. Skill tree, range, magic, melee, tech, etc. Daggers, focus, unarmed. The skill suit of those who desire to be deadly with no weapons at all. Throwing enemies, impactful kicks, flips, devastating brute force punches. Halberds coming soon. Spears, 2-handed weapons. Ranged, magic, tech. Utility and gadgets and loot. Attach a small lantern to your hip that lights a small area around you. Okay, well let's head out. Since apparently I get so there's also skills, I guess, or at least abilities, since I leveled up jumping and I leveled up running by doing them a bunch. Jumping level increased to 3. Is this like an Oblivion thing where the more you do it, the better you are at it? Because that's always a pretty fun system, where the more you run, suddenly the faster you'll be running. So this is where I guess it would be good to go to the overworld instead of just doing this. However, the more I run, the more I can assumably level it up. Okay. So that's where you start. Goblin ambush. Oh, okay, so it's an actual overworld map, and you click around and wander into that. All right. Goblins spotted you. They charge toward you with a blind rage. You choose to fight. Run. Drop goblin mold. Climb nearby tree. All right, well, let's just try a fight. Oh, I'm just dead. Alright, well, that killed me super quick. Light armor's the... Alright, the cycle ends. Light armor increased to 7. It instantly shot up to 7 for how hard they hit me, I guess. Are the goblins still here, or am I just dumped in this area now? Okay, I guess I'm just dumped in this area now. Ah! Nope, just dead. Alright, well. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna keep trying. Alright, so where are these goblenos that are jumping me? And I don't have... Yeah, I don't even have any potions or anything. That's fine. I knew what I was doing when I did this. Okay, so is there actually the goblins here again, or what happened here? Are they just gone? Did the event get messed up? Yay, I chopped down a tree. Gained experience and gold for just chopping down the tree. Alright, so yeah, so this definitely is, as they described it, a very sandboxy. Alright, so I guess the goblin thing just ended because I died twice? Interesting, instead of doing it like a million times. So can you only enter places that... Woodcutting hotspot? So can you only enter places that it tells you that you can go? Or if you get attacked, then it spawns an area? Like, I'll say, woodcutting hotspot, and then we make our way. Do I get sucked into something, or... Okay, once you click there, you just hit E. Can you just generate an area anywhere? And will enemies appear there? Also, I guess I do actually have to level up, because if I don't, I'm just going to get wrecked like I did. 10 woodcutting. Okay. Oh, also, apparently this is... Wow, I literally just noticed that it's not even filling up the full screen. Wow. Literally sat here the entire time in this one. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it was an MMO where somebody was like working on it for a long time, but nobody was really playing it. And I was like I was like the only person in there that did kind of have a look like this. But that one was like mostly crafting based, or like everything was being crafted. Which it looks like there is some in here where if you want to just do crafting you can, but it looks like there's other bits. So it's a kind of mix of that and then like Oblivion, where the more you do things, the more it levels up, but not to gain levels. It just levels up so that thing that you're doing is now better at doing the thing that you're doing. Okay, so now I'm just picking up shit. Oh, no, sorry, level 3. That's a level 3 plant, obviously. Yay, I got somebody. That's a gold diamond on the enemy. That's a crit spot. Yeah, I know. E to pick up 30 units. If E to drop or press Q to throw. Huh? Okay. Am I throwing their head around? No, do I need a crafting table, or can I just like hit crafting? Physics objects. Camping? Bedroll, deer pelt, or small animal trap. Not enough resources, okay? I keep hearing sounds like there's something moving outside, but there's nothing out there. I don't know. Not sure if it's wind or something like that. Or maybe the neighbors. I think the neighbors are popped over to start checking on their house. But unsure. Okay, so I mean, I guess this is interesting if you wanted to spend a lot of time and just be faffing about. But considering there's nothing directly free to do since it's just a sandbox. It's interesting that they went for the overworld map and things are instanced like this. It definitely, so it puts the loading times in, but it also makes it so they don't have to worry about having like a true open world and having areas and events. Each event is something in the open world. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Okay, so I can fight and kill them, but you don't, like, gain anything from it, besides, I assume, fighting experience? You're in a level up. Delegate your level up points. You must click the level up button on the radio menu. Okay. With their level, you also gain skill points. User unlocks. Yes, I know that. Alright. Alright, so you can choose when to level up. I assume that means the world levels up with you. You gain skill points, which are used to unlock skills. Alright, points to spend. Strength, int, dense, endurance, fort, con, vitality, wisdom, willpower. Health, mana, stamina, health regen, mana regen, stamina regen. Increases the weight of objects you can lift. Also increases the rate at which you gain experience for melee focus skills. Plus 10 stam, plus 15 weight, lift weight, plus experience bonus for melee kills. Magic focus experience, extra mana. Range experience, endurance, stamina, and greatly increases stamina, reduces armor effect on mobility. Greatly increases health, increases disease resistance. Moderately increase health and stamina. Also, slightly increases health regeneration. Greatly increases health regeneration. 0.5% of health generation, and slight increase to stamina regen. Moderately increased mana regen, slightly increased mana. And willpower is greatly increased mana regen, small increase to mana. Alright, well, I guess we'll just take the basic. We'll put a point in a strength. Just because right now my only weapon is in fact a melee weapon, so I'll take a point into that. Greatly increases health. I'll take a piece of that as well. And then some health regen. There we go. And then we've got skill tree, melee, one-handed weapons. Devastating. Yeah, so these are MMO. Now these are actual MMO abilities. Lurch forward, slashing your weapon, dealing 5 times weapon damage. Plunge your weapon forward, dealing 3 times. Oops. Utility and gadgets. Attach a small lantern to your hip that lights a small area around you. Lasts for 2 minutes. Costs 15 mana. Zip line. Set a zip line that launches a rope that allows you to traverse between the launch point and the impact point. Press jump at any time to jump off the rope. Cost 0. 30-second cooldown. Yeah, we kind of have to get that, right? Easy. Okay, that's okay. We just have to make that longer, obviously. I love harvesting stone. I like how it's moving every time I hit it, so the giant hunk of stone in the ground just keeps going further and further away. Mining increased to level 4. So is there a... Is there a stealth? I assume you're just supposed to range them, but... Yeah, fuck you, deer. Alright, so I killed a deer. Did I get anything from that? I did. I got raw leather. Okay. And alright, so you loot things automatically from things that you kill. I got a goblin necklace. Dormant armor rune. An unidentified tier 1 armor room. Reveal its power at an armor smithing workbench. Okay. Oh no! Foiled again by a level 3 flower. Curse you, flower. That's level 3. Okay, well, I guess it's just faffing around here, random stuff. So I guess since it's just kind of whatever you're doing out in the world, I guess there's not really that much to... Unless you get into the loop. Alright, well, I guess I'll just hit the overworld button. And now we're just camp, journal, calendar, goblin camp. Can I survive the goblin camp this time? Let's find out. I doubt I will. Let's save. I assume it's saved. Okay, so assumably there are goblins afoot. Also, how far does this go? Okay, this skill is kind of awesome. Yeah, there was almost no way I wouldn't have chosen this skill. And assumably it can go really far, I guess. Gotta see how long the zipline can actually shoot. Yeah, so far this is definitely just going to be a one-off game. Unless I, like, stumble upon something that's, like, really enjoyable. Although I guess if I need to look at more of the skills and play around with them and be like, wow, this is fun. Alright, I've got mining up to the point where I can now mine the good stuff. Maybe to craft some stuff for later? I don't know. I do like how the compass has the total experience that you need sitting around. So if you take a quick look up, you can see how much you actually need to do to get to the next level. Also, I love how I have all these quests just sitting there that I'm not doing. Here's the tutorial. No. Alright, so... No. Alright, so as long as it hits like a tree, you're fine. Oh. Oops. Oopsies. Well, good thing I put those points in health regeneration. I can Skyrim up walls? Ooh. Okay, you do need stamina to do it, but... So, this is something... This is unironically something that... You know how in, like, Breath of the Wild, and then in, like, Genshin and a bunch of other games, now they're putting, like, climbing mechanics? Honestly, more games need to put this kind of climbing mechanic in a game. Where you're not literally climbing for stamina, you're jumping for stamina and you're as a climbing mechanic. Like you would in Skyrim and try to find the way to run up a rock wall. Honestly, it's way more fun than just like, oh, I'm slowly climbing with the stamina. No, it's like jump, 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 jump. This has been really fun. Mining level 10. No, I just got the level 6. How could you? Alright, we're going to save. Because there's apparently supposed to be a goblin camp here. And I don't know if I'm going to survive it. But I ain't losing all these mining levels. Not a damn chance. Is that it up there, maybe? I mean, the music's generic, but nice. It really is getting Oblivion vibes, but that's mostly just because it's, you know, lots of grasslands and trees. Alright, well, my guess is that the Goblino camp is up there. So how much actual experience do I get? I'm at 168. If I pick a plant, I don't actually go up a level. Do you go up a level if you level up in that skill? Maybe do you get experience points to your actual level? No, you slowly do. I got an experience per hit there. But just foraging an item off the ground didn't give me an experience. No, that did. Oh, because I did an achievement, it gave me more experience, I guess. Okay. Yes, because I got an achievement, that's what gave me the experience. Okay. Not the direct act of foraging itself. But when I was doing the mini games for the tree chopping and rocks, I assume I get 1 experience each time I do it correctly. And I assume that will increase if I keep leveling up those skills. They gain experience faster, which means I'd get bigger numbers in those points. Also, when I hit the rocks move every time I do the mini game. I'm kind of sad the trees aren't moving every time I do the mini game and I hit the tree and then the tree moves over slightly. That would be hilarious. And it does sound like I have a carry limit, right? Inventory. 0 fragments of edgier, 456 gold. Average chipped short sword. Yeah, I just have a bunch of items. Does it show a carry weight? Detailed stats. One-handed weapons are going up. In your travels so far, you have, and that just gives stats. Okay, so there is no carry weight, even though I thought one of the skills made it sound like there was carry weight. Interesting. Unless I'm just not seeing it. Also, I guess settings, controls, open key configuration. Use grapple is F. So I have an F. My F does a grapple. Throw grabbed object is Q. Toggle weapon. Toggle sneak is X. Skill bind mode M. Bottom bar. Yeah, okay. So I go up here and I go to toggle sneak and make that 0. Also, okay, music. I had to nerf you once. Don't make me nerf you again. There, we're nerfing it again. Alright, let's go to the Goblin Mill camp. And I guess what I'll do is I will try to set up a get in and get out system. Okay, so now I'm hidden. Okay, sneaking increased. Good, good, good. Just kind of hanging out around. There's a goblin there who seems to be stuck. No, he unstuck himself. Damn it. Okay, he's down. I don't think the others spotted me. Oh, they did. Never mind. Okay, sneaking puts my weapon away. Oh, you fucking rock throws. Failure was unavoidable. Fuck you. Wait, did it go? Oh. Did... Okay, so if you die, it reloads the area. Like it just does it. You can't... If you fail, you fail. That kind of sucks, but also kind of makes it where your failure does actually mean something. So I'm not that upset about it, but it does kind of suck I don't get to try again and, you know, unfuck up my mistakes. Or if you go in trying to get something good from an area and then you die, it's like, oh well, it's gone forever. But that's fine. Yeah, so now I guess it's just, who cares? You can just bail on the area. Oh, you failed. Fuck off. Oh well. So, is this also trying to teach me then to save after every kill? Because then I at least get to keep what items I got from my kills and I don't just lose it all? Because that's what I'm getting from that. Is that if I'm fighting an area, I should just save after every kill. So I at least keep what I got. Which does end up leading to some degenerate gameplay. Alright, well at least I got a goblin kill. Which means I should just instantly save. Because who knows, maybe I could die on the next one and the whole thing gets reset and I can't even try again. Too bad the saving is takes a bit to do. If there was like a quick save button, then maybe that'd be really quick. Alright, well I got a bunch of stuff. I guess the thing I should be doing is I should be going back to the castle and then doing some crafting. So I can get items and stuff to defend myself better. Alright, what can I do to help around here? I hate to bother you with your mundane chores. However, if you are interested, the stronghold could do with some decorations. I saw you are the one who should... I say you're the one who should just dictate how the grounds look. Decorations. That's right. You can decorate the grounds here at your stronghold however you like. If you'd like, I can give you a beginner's course. Sure. Tutorial, please. Then let's get into it then. First things first, you'll need materials to construct decorations. To start, you'll need some basic pine logs. You need to chop down a few pine trees and gather the materials we need. Luckily, there are some choppable pine trees right here. You'll know when a resource can be gathered as gold sparkles. Yeah, chop down sparkles. Return to me. On it. Sure, I'll chop down some more things. About those trees. About those trees I owe you. Nice. Looks like you chopped down all those trees without an issue. You'll find trees like that about. Pine trees are used to chop down and the materials are studied. You can decorate your village. We have 5 fences. Return to me when you've built 5 stick fences. Cool. Oh, so I can decorate my thing any way I wish. However, it has to be sticks. All right, fine. Sure, any way I want. Just the way that you told me to do it. Fences and gates. Stick fence. Q and E, okay. There you are. Active delivery jobs. Press E to interact. Necromancer theme, druid theme, engineer theme, mage theme, warrior theme, hunter theme, thief theme, arcane theme, bard theme, blood mage theme. Name of the village, Iron Haven. So you can change that. Okay. Village level 1. Just by decorations that I have. I put the 5 decorations. Each one gave me 3 experience, I guess, for this. Resource ready. Resources added at the start of every week. Take all. Guess there is none. Visitor 0. Total decorations 5. Weekly income 0. I mean, at the very least, this might be fun to play around with in my spare time. I was thinking of leveling another hardcore character, and then I kind of went, maybe I should play a different game instead of just, you know, the same one again. I built the fences. Great work. Decorations like that will attract people to your village. Depending on the kind of decoration you place, it will increase the chances of certain people to visit. Could you explain more? Of course, I'll give an example. If you place lots of engineering-themed items, it's more likely that dwarves and artificers will come to visit. If you construct items in graves and tombs, it should attract ghostly visitors that use dark magic. I see. Now, if you're interested in making more progress, I could help you guide through constructing your first building. Yeah, I'll figure it out from here. Oh my god, a box. Press E to pick up. Yeah, get where you belong, box. What do you do around here? Do you need any help around here? I've got to be going. Need any help around here? To be honest, yes, lots of goblin mold has been growing alongside the castle walls, just outside the gate there directly on the walls. What's goblin mold? It's a type of fungus that drives goblins absolutely nuts. They love the stuff. When you pick it up, it releases a pungent odor. I'm sure it will attract goblins. Last time I tried clearing out the goblin mold, I was attacked by a goblin. Barely made away with my life. Tossing the goblin mold distracted the bugger and gave me time to run back to the walls. Where Joffrey was able to dispatch the goblin. I could get rid of the mold. Would you really? That would help me most greatly. Oh, what's wrong? Climbing tutorial, sure. I'll get your lost hat. I'll cheer you from nice, safe to ground. I'll be back with your hat. Try jumping toward the wall, then press the jump button to begin climbing. Yeah! See? Fuck actual climbing. This is much cooler. Alright, this is sick. This is sick. I like this. This is awesome. Yes. Oh my god. Fuck Breath of the Wild. Okay. Just flat out jumping up the walls is pretty sick. Can I combine this? Nope. Hold up. Okay, but now if I... No. Ah. Oh, it started from there. Okay. So if I... Yeah, let's do it. Do it. Do it. Get up there. Yeah. All right. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Ah, no! Ah! No! Ah, climb! No. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to place that better. Maybe. I don't know if I can. There it is. I just have to press forward with it. Sick. Okay. Now, I don't know where the guy's hat was supposed to be, but I'm having fun. Can I even get down from here? No, I can't. There's nothing up here. No, no falling. That's gonna be death. Can I? How? Ooh, how can I? How long can I? Invalid start location. Aww. Okay, so as long as I grab onto a wall... Ow. As long as I grab onto a wall, I can stop my falling. Unless, you know, I fail and don't grab onto the wall. Light armor increased to 7 because I took damage. Okay, that's funny. Alright, so I can disposit... Disposit, yes. Play Disposit Zito. Deposito? Okay, that's a big ass library. Whoop. I now have a stick. Walking stick. Blow average 2 damage. Stick that ends in wrapped leather. Sturdy. Oh, cool. I can actually use it as a walking stick too. I'm old. I can just pick up books. E to pick up. Yeah, damn. All right. I can just throw books around and shit. Yeah. Okay. Having a physics thing where I can like throw this around as weapons and stuff to hit things, that's probably gonna be more fun than anything else. I wonder if I can always have a bunch of throwable objects, or if I'll need to like pick them up. Or... Hello, Harbinger. Is there something I can assist you with? What is it you do around here? My title says I'm the Stronghold Mage and Advisor. My duties of late have been limited. I'm more of a story now. Is there a reason why you're studying history? Well, yes, as your advisor, it's up to me to provide you with the best plan of action in any situation that might arise. Since we have no idea when or where the Unforgiven will return, it's up for the study of the remains of the essential text to find some sort of pattern. Despite you not having any sort of version of regarding another return of the Unforgiven, I believe it's necessary to be prepared in all possible ways. What exactly are the Unforgiven? From what we can collect, the Unforgiven were once elves. They lived right here in the Iridos among men and dwarves, but their pride consumed them. They rose up against the old gods and somehow managed to actually kill one of them. In the days after that, Aladdin, the first god, purged the world of all elves, banishing them from his realm. What we can tell about the Unforgiven realm, it's not a place you'd ever want to visit. Okay, neat. Okay, so that's some lore. Also, I guess I'll go into my skill tree. I'll go into magic, and I guess I should learn a spell? That way I can have like something bonus to do while we're going around. Let's see. Corruption and Thaumaturgy coming soon. Vampirism, must be a vampire. Pyromancy, Electromancy, Geomancy, Necromancy, Cryomancy, Aeromancy, Arcane Omancy, Druidismomancy, and Blood Magicomancy. Um. Hmm. Oh, let's make fire go insane. What's druidism? Take the form of a rabbit with no attack. This form is best used as movement. Summon a bird to fly at and peck the target enemy. Transform into a dire wolf for 30 seconds. Pressing E at any time will transform you back into human. Summon a giant super bouncy mushroom. Okay, that sounds fun. Goblin form. Turn into a goblin whelp. Attack tricks enemies so they will not attack you unless you attack them. Druidism level 3. Transform into a boar and perform a single deadly rush attack. Turret rose. Summon a cursed rose that spits projectiles at nearby enemies. Whoops, didn't mean to go that far out. No. Magic. Aeromancy. Oh, there's not much here. Okay. Summon a localized updraft of wind. Can push enemies, physics, objects, and yourself into the air. The spell will always push upwards and does not align the surfaces. Summon powerful winds from your hands, allowing you to push objects and enemies. Summon a tornado. Does no damage by itself, but can throw enemies, physics, objects, and even yourself into the air. Okay, well now you're kind of speaking on terms of fun, and I like that. Arcane. Final Rites. The most basic spell that every arcane scholar knows. Can be used to bless corpses to put their souls to rest. Granting you divine favor. Also provides minor healing. Arcane Bolt. Fires a small bolt of arcane magic. Can be fired in quick succession. Heal yourself 50 points. Busting a corpse with Final Rites or Hollowed Ground L heals you twice the amount. Let's see. Geomancy? Summons a medium-sized physics-based rock. Hit to use as a projectile. Deals 85% of damage of your current equipped weapon. Summon a pillar of rock that can be used to reach high places or get out of a sticky situation. Quick Toss. Call forth earth energy that moves along the ground that seeks nearby enemies. Upon impacting with an enemy, it launches them into the air. Command the ground to encase the target's feet. Alright, well, we're taking Quick Toss. Easy. Skill book. Magic. Quake Toss. There we go. If it has something to do with physics objects, like even the wind stuff, I'll probably get. If it has something to do with physics objects, I think I'm going to like it a lot more than just damage, like baseline damage. Yeah, running with the walking stick. Now, where did that guy say his hat was supposed to be? I completely ignored it and just kind of had fun with the jumping. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You see, that's not me falling. That's me leveling up my armor skill, obviously. You dabble in potion crafting, don't you? Potion crafting tutorial. I'm interested in it, but I've never tried it before. Fantastic. If you'd like, I'll walk you through the crafting. Sure. How exciting. Alright, let's do it. Have a few basic potion ingredients. I've given you a guild leaf and some bone dust. Head over to the potion crafting table to begin the process. Each ingredient can be prepared in different ways. The way an ingredient is prepared can dramatically change the effect on the potion. For example, chopping the guild leaf is the best way to prepare it if you're looking to make a healing potion. Combining that with heated effects from bone dust is a great way to make a basic healing potion. Go try it out. Let me know how it goes. Interesting. Okay, so heating, cooling, chopping, and grounding. All right, so we're chopping. The guild leaf, and we're heating the bone dust. And that makes a potion. Custom potion. Okay. So let's say I have, with the ingredients I have, let's say I take this fly agric and I grind it. And then I take the buff shroom and I cool it. Ingredient 1, effect. Boost foraging experience. Boost 2, boost health regeneration. Restore health by 25 points. Restore stamina by 50 points. Does nothing if I grind it. Boost health regeneration for 60 seconds. And then enhanced jump. Restore health by a lot. Damn, okay. And poison for 25 seconds. So if I cool it, I can heal 75 health. And then if I do that, I can boost health regen and healing. Let's craft it. Okay, so each one has just a bunch of effects that you can, that when you click on what it does, you can actually see what it gives you. And you craft it. So you don't need like two things that have the same ability on it. It's just you can craft whatever you want out of it. Poison for 10 seconds. Poison for 15 seconds. Oh wait, no, it was poison for 15 seconds. Restore mana. Quickness. Restore stamina. I want to say restore mana. Attracts goblins. Poison. Same thing for that. And restore stamina by 25 points. Attracts goblins for 60 seconds and restores my mana. Restore stamina and mana by 25 each. Let's go. Now, do I get experience every time I make a potion? Or do I get experience every time I craft, depending on how strong it is? Like this. Health by 15. Health by 75. Let me put them both together for a really good healing one. 75 potion crafting. Restore stamina by 50. Boost health regen. Restore stamina. Restore stamina. Restore mana. Quickness. Restore stamina. Boost foraging EXP. And attract goblins. Rose Daisy. And that druid site. Whatever that is. Restore mana. Restore health. Restore stamina. Just kind of going up. Alright, well, I don't know what druid site is, but there we go. Druid site and boost foraging experience. Actually, no. Something I haven't done. Boost jump. And if I put two in the same, I can do like restore 150 points. There we go. Alright, that seemingly got me pretty far. Need a lot of potion experience, I guess. Okay. What about the potion you wanted me to make? I made it. Hold on, now you got very basics. Feel free to use my potion crafting table anytime. Thanks, Pembroke. Okay. Oh boy, level 4. I guess I'll level up. I'll get some of these skill points down in there. I'll take some more mana. Sure, I'm kind of doing that. Slightly increases mana. and mana regen. I'll take a wisdom. Sure. I'll take another strength for melee stuff. Yes. Endurance reduces armor effect on mobility and greatly increases stamina. I'll take that. Hell, I'll take 2 of those. Have another. Health and stamina increases disease resistance, plus 25 health and some disease resist. Fuck it. Intelligence. There we go. And we go to skill tree. Tech, etc. Loot. You can find spell songs hidden throughout the world. Spell songs with multiple charges gain an additional charge. Healing spell songs now heal for more. Okay. Utility and gadgets. Already have the zip line. Hip lantern. Touch a small lantern to your hip that lights up an area. Sure. I'll have that just to have that. And then I'll go to my utility. We'll open up this one and we'll just put my other ability there. Hey champ, feeling peckish? I'm here for the tutorial. Let's make a basic stew. Now here are your ingredients: cabbage, potato, and carrot. Like the name implies, it's a super basic stew. You can cook over the oven behind me. Sure. Cooking queue. Alright, so there's just, you can just jam ingredients in and then tell it to cook. Basic stew, carrots, potatoes, and cabbage. Just about as basic as it gets. Heals 150. I did it. It is sweet. I want you to turn that wheat into a loaf of bread. Here's a hint. Creating a loaf of bread will take 4 flour. Alright. What do you mean they didn't make a valid recipe? 4 flour. 1 flour? 1 flour made toasted wheat nibbles. 2 flour makes... okay. Alright, I accidentally wasted that. Alright. So you need to turn the wheat into flour, which is 2 each. Okay. Did you give me new ingredients? Bitch, you didn't give me new ingredients. The asshole. The asshole. Hey, give me more free ingredients. Oh, he will not let me do anything until okay, so I need to find another wheat to undo my mistake. Wait, I can grab books, but I can't grab booze out of the wall? For shame. But, let's see what you have in stock. What's this big pile of rubble? Could you clear it and repair the smithy? Sure. Mining and smelting tutorial. Let's go. Fantastic, I'll let you have a full smithy once again. On it. Oh, basically, yeah, here's some mining. Alright, so yeah, so this game's been pretty good for, I guess, for, just having, like, if you have a gathering and crafting itch along with this kind of open world. I still haven't seen what, like, how far it gets besides just goblins so far. So I think that would be neat to see how far this game goes. Like, what kind of stuff will actually be unlocking. I got it. I said in Harbinger, would you like to look at my old anvil there? There's a nice spot, some rust. Next step is to test out the equipment to make sure it's all working order. I saw you got some coal from the rubble, which is perfect. You need coal to smelt most ores and ingots. Here, take this copper ore. Smelt it over the iron. Let's do it. Okay. What? Smelting level 1, copper ingot. Smelting level 2, iron ingots. I needed some actual iron to do that. Okay, so you always need coal. There'll probably be other things that you get leather to smelt certain things down as well. Okay. To interact. Weapon class. One-handed sword, two-handed sword. Rapier. Great hammer, great axe. Axe, make spears, daggers. Great axe. Component type. Great axe head. Component selection. Standard copper, great axe head. Alright, before I do something that the tutorial doesn't want, tells me to do something else with it. About those copper ingots. You're done. It looks like smelting oven's working order. That's great news. The next step will be testing the anvil. Use the ingots you've crafted along. Craft a copper short sword. Yeah, I figured. Weapon class. One-handed weapons. Component type. Blade. Component selection. Copper short blade. Damage 15, speed 1. If I say guard? No, okay. So if you do say blade, copper short blade, okay. And craft. About that copper short sword. Looks like you made it. Well done, Harbinger. It seems everything in the smithy is working order. Thank you for all your hard work. You're always welcome to use the smithing equipment. Thank you, Theo. Alright, but what if I go here and I go to weapon class spear, component type spearhead, spear shaft, pine polearm shaft. So can you combine pieces together? Okay, I'll make a pine polearm shaft. Then I'll make a pommel. Pine pommel. A core. Pine core. Then a spearhead. Small copper spearhead. Craft, okay. Weapon assembly. Spear shaft, the pommel, the core. Okay, so you can build each individual piece of a weapon and then you combine them all together. Okay, that's pretty neat. I like that a lot. And then depending upon, I guess, by what pieces you put together, you'll get different effects from them. Crafting difficulty 1, trivial, basic experience from crafting 158, damage 9, speed 1.15, and skill value 50. Oh, we must name the weapon. Okay. Also, this doesn't feels like this fits on the screen. Why is this over a bit too far to the left? Like it's too wide? Do I have to refit the screen to match? Because it's too far over here. We're gonna name it, we're gonna name it Long Boy. I can poke. Yeah. I can poke. Weaponsmithing. You're about to be weapon. You're about to. Whoa, God. You are about to be weaponsmithing. In this mini game, you will be required to press WASD at the right time. Get your fingers ready. Keep your eye on the anvil. This is where the letter indicators will appear. Once the letter glows gold, press the corresponding letter to successfully hit. With every successful hit, the weapon quality meter will increase. Reaching the different quality thresholds will increase the weapon's quality, granting the weapon bonus damage and sell value. As you level up your weaponsmithing level, the rate at which the quality meter fills will be increased. Okay. Okay, the sooner I hit it, the better I think it likes it. The faster my reaction, the better. Okay, so it's also based off of mistakes. So the more, if you're only allowed 3 mistakes. If you make the mistake, you stop doing the quality. And I assume it will also get faster the more it does it. So that's why you'll want to also be able to get like more points each time. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go into my inventory, and I will eat. I've got Icon Poke, a pine polearm. Good job, you equipped the weapon. Scrolling up. Oh, equip it, yeah. Yeah. Stab, 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 stab. Muda, 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 muda. But it's with a polearm. Let's see what you have in stock. Okay, so an undefined tier 1 armor rune. Reveal its power at an armor smithing workbench. Okay. Goblin necklace can be sold. Chisel stone. Chiseling station to unveil what's within. Stone. Regular stone can be used for crafting resource. You can be thrown if you put it on your hot bar. Oh, okay, okay. I'll throw some rocks. Real geomancy. Oh, so I have 4 eyes because 2 of those are my eyes, and the other 2 are markings that I colored exactly like my eyes. So it looks like I have 4 eyes. Stone. This stone is most commonly found inside stone elementals, acting as a heart. Copper ingots. Basic armor smithing material, leather. Chipped but still usable. Oh, I'm never using it again. Copper short blade. The short blade made from copper can be used in weapon. Okay, yeah. So you need to craft an entire weapon. You can't just make the blade and you're done. You need to craft all pieces of it and then be like, yo, I made everything. Small health potion, small mana potion, small stamina potion. Nightly heater shield. Arrows. Bullets. Oh, there's guns here. Yay. Rusty nasal guard helm. How much money do I have? Well, I like it. 664. Wait, you're telling me I'm 2 gold off of having 666? Okay, let's see. Soldier spear. Damage is 25. What's the weapon I crafted? What is Icon Poke? It's 25. Okay. I crafted it just as good as the other guy does. Okay. Also, as you can tell, I made my character the shortest I could make it, And I also made it the thinnest I could make it, and then I added 4 eyes to it. I want to see if I can use a shield's 1,000. All right, back it goes. Okay, so that's just a weapon smithing. There is no armor smith here. Okay. Unless it's behind him. No, it's not. Okay. No armor smithing here. Interesting. Wooden weapons are all good around, from swords, maces to axes and clubs. One-handed weapons will cover a lot of ground. Alright, well, that tutorial's stuck there. Although I do find it sad that this is another game that makes spears two-handed weapons, when spears are literally meant to be used with shields. I mean, you know, you can have one of the big, like, a huge, long spear that's not meant to do that way. But a lot of, like, just, like, spear and shield is a classic combo. Oh, but good to see I've actually been managed to speak with you about something a good time. What is it? Let me tell you a quick story. Go on. Recently, I was visiting family in London. As I walked the streets of Helgaskar, I overheard a conversation. They spoke to the Harbinger bloodline. They doubted the divinity of your blood. Said it's simply an old folktale. I recoiled, then stopped and gave it some thought. What reason have we given them to believe anything else? As I sat with my family that evening, I asked what the general consensus was regarding the Harbingers. They told me that most people either believe the unforgiven are gone forever, and are unafraid of them returning, or that they don't believe they ever existed in the first place. How can people believe that? I thought the same thing. How can such cataclysmic events simply be forgotten? But again, I tried to see it from their perspectives. It has been 1,000 years since the last unforgiven invasion. The Harbingers to them are nothing but a remnant of a once proud family. And it makes sense. Of course they would think such things. How can we blame them? I had such a wide range of emotions. First I was angry that people could doubt our divine blood. Then I thought perhaps it isn't such a bad thing. Peace of mind like this hasn't been a thing for as long as history can be recalled. That's what I kept thinking the entire time. As I rode back here, I realized something. This could be their plan. Make the world complacent. Make people forget the Harbinger bloodline. The unforgiving could be patiently waiting in the opportune time to strike the death knell and crack the skies open with their foul magic. As it stands, I fear if you were to have a vision today, our pleas would fall on deaf ears. The world is too consumed with their own doubts and petty differences. The unforgiving would invade now. Yeah. Classic. What should I do? Train, fight, explore. Before that, we must test your mettle. Now is the perfect time for you to handle yourself in a fight. A small band of goblins set up camp just outside our stronghold. Understood. I'll get them. Oh, I could have gotten a free weapon. Neat. Well, I already made a spear, so I don't need that. A throwing hatchet? Oh, yes, please. Here you go. I'll be on my way then. So question. Is it infinitely throwing? Okay, so I can fight with it, or I can't throw it with Q? Well, what's the point then? Why do I have a throwing hatchet if I can't, like, you know, throw it? No? Alright, well, fuck it then. I can poke it is. How goes your research? Great as always. I just see the latest batch of gyroscopic stabilizers for my dwarven friend in Elder Glen. What were those for again? Need any help? I hate to ask, but help with my own personal project, but if you're offering it, I'd be foolish to refuse. There are a few things I need to assemble my latest schematic for the bot. First, I'll need a magnifying lens. I dropped the last one that I had, cracking it. The nearest place to get them is from Gearbeard Shop in Elder Glen. Sure. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I'll try the E thing. But the normal throw mechanic is on... Yeah, E is just interacting. If I picked up an item, I would throw it with Q. However, I have an idea. If I drag the throwing hatchet... Oh, I can't drag it to the bar. Okay. Huh? It said it's meant to be thrown. But I don't put it anywhere? Use. No. Can also be thrown if put in your hotbar. Alright. I'm trying. Spears. A powerful frontal stab that deals 5 times weapon damage. Smack your spear downward, nailing an enemy's head, making them dizzy. Quickly rip your spear in and out of the target, causing them to bleed. Deals damage. Alright, we'll take the basic stabby stab. Oh, the tip, I am pressing E and it's not going away. It's busted. Okay, that could be it too. Yeah, let me, There we go. Okay. Oh, and it just kind of... You don't even have to pick it back up. You throw it, and then you just get it back again. All right, that's pretty sick. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go to my skill tree. Ranged. Flintlock weaponry, bows and crossbows. Mana blasters coming soon. Okay. Skill book. Hip lanterns there. Put the piercing there. We'll do that in my second. Now, how do I get these two? How do I get these things to go to my hotbar? Huh. I didn't mean to drink it now. Alright, that's not how that gets done. Okay, so... How do you... There it is. I'd love to keep it. You can attach enemies to yank them towards you, and if you're weak enough, you might even be able to lose their footing. Your grappling hook is a vital part. You can throw it with F. Grapple will bounce off most hard surfaces, but will attach surfaces such as wood. Alright, so I can grapple people too now. I like that. Alright, good. I'm glad the tutorial fucked off. Oh yeah, I need to also get the goblin stuff off the walls. Okay, R is a consumable bag. Yeah, get stabbed. Well, they weren't kidding when they said this place is crawling with the goblin stuff. Don't mind me, I'm just going to do this one quick trick to get tons of... Haha! Get blasted. Not only do I get weapon experience, I also get gathering experience. Yay. Just seeing like shinies glowing everywhere. Whoop! Okay. Yeeted them in the air and they took a bunch of damage on the fall. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see. The game literally saves after almost every little thing. Okay. Interesting. Do I hear another goblin? I guess that's all clear. Oh, this side's also crawling with it. Okay. The yeet them into the air, doing a small amount of damage, and then also crowd controlling them because they're in the air, they can't do anything, and when they hit the ground, they're stunned for a second. That's really good. Okay, yeah, definitely having some abilities definitely helps. Definitely helps out a lot with being able to fight back at things. Okay, So that's all that. Oh. Goblin. Oh, oh. Are those just lighting effects that are happening over there on the fence, or what's going on? Here, it's just lighting effects. Now, I hear there's supposed to be goblins over here. Let's get them. Let me put on... Nah, I want my eyes showing. No, it has 5 armor. Never mind. Let's play around with this throwing axe. Okay, their blood and gore just kind of like hanging around in midair. I could just see the dots hanging there. That's funny. Get axe, sucker. Yeah, get launched. Okay. I launched them into the sky with an earthquake spell is very fun. Just wish I knew how to equip a rock and put it on my hotbar. It's very weird that it's not like just grab it, drag it from inventory and put it on the bar. And pressing the number key on it doesn't make it work either. So why does it say can be thrown if put in your hotbar? Can I discard one? No, yeah, because there's no physical items, right? There's only physical items that it puts in the game world. You can't just loot things. Interesting. I want that big meat. It does look pretty though, even with just the cell shaded graphics and everything. Here's a goblin mole. See ya. Have I killed the goblins? Yes, I have. What do I do? Fantastic. Seems you're ready to head out on your own then. What do I do now? What are the steps of Eros? Seeing that you have handled yourself, perhaps it's time for you to make the pilgrimage to the steps of Esros. It's a pilgrimage site, or at least it was. Now it's more of a ruin, only visited every few decades by the Harbinger bloodline. Usually, the next in-line Harbinger is brought to the steps by the current Harbinger, but your father is no longer with us. To my knowledge, you will be the first Harbinger to do the pilgrimage alone. Nothing to fret, however, it was purely ceremonial. There's no dangers waiting at the steps. Sure. Where are the steps? They overlook the Elderglen Woods, just north of here. Head there and make your way to the top of the steps. Shrine at the top at your goal. I understand. And before you go, you'll need a better way of getting there on your feet. Take Ferguson. He may not be the most noble steed, but he beats walking. Thanks, Jeffrey. You get a modest mount. You can spawn your mount through the inventory screen. Inventory. Mounts. Donkey. Okay, it loaded my arms and everything. Okay, that's fun. Let us go. Oh my god, it jumps. Okay, and you get off of it with E as well. Donkey! I mean, I am really small, so. Wizard Tower requires stone, ash logs, ethereal archstone, and an ash. Okay. Also, once again, every time it goes to one of those menus, it doesn't seem to, like, actually fit. Which I find kind of funny. Paths. Stone path. Not enough resources. Okay. Aha! Look at my stone path. It's amazing. The textures. The textures. Alright, well. Oh, M? Wait, what did M do? I hit M to open up. Well, okay, I don't know why that's making it glow. What? What? What does N do? Is it I'm stuck, kill myself button? Like, what the fuck was that? What was the point of that? Wizard Tower required. Are they all just wizard towers? Interesting. Harford Lake. Okay. Tomb of the Betrayer. Millshade. Wolfdover Timberland. Molten Crag, the Magic's College, Elderglen Wood. There you go. Elderglen and Elderglen Woods. Okay. So when he says head north, he means that this is supposed to be twisted around where this is technically north, but it's going south from where I am. Okay. Tomb of the Betrayer. Location highlights Undead Hotspot. Millshade, General Store Potion Shop. Ancient Tower Ruins, Long Forgotten Abbey, Abbey Graveyard. You know what? Oops, nope, resume. Roaming Bandits? There we go. And fight. Let's see. Let's not die this time. Although I guess it doesn't really matter if I die. It just, you know, loses the spot. No, you don't. Get launched. That's the sound. Get launched! Get launched! Yeah. You should have attacked me, dog. If it came at me, you probably would have had me. Alright, let's put Ike Poke back on. Bandit's Dagger. Damage 12. Although somewhat old, these daggers have retained their edge. Copper shilling. Can be sold for a moderate price. Oh, hello, ninja. I guess. Get launched! And stabbed! All enemies defeated. Just bopping them up in the air. Alright, I like that a lot. Although the AI does need to be a bit more aggressive, I think. Because half the time it was just sitting there doing nothing. Like when he had the shield up, like sure. So maybe I won't be wanting that. Whoops. It could be just at the low level, yeah. You can't escape me like that. Get over here! Damn it. No! Yeah! That's my dear pelt. Alright, this is that ability is fun. I can't get this yet because I need like what, 10? Yeah. Okay, this is probably going to be the funnest part of this is probably going to be, like I said before, messing around with the physics. Yeeting stuff into the air, blowing things away. We'll see what other things come around to. Just want one more bit of leather. Just want one. You motherfucker! Bitch, I'm hidden! Oh my god, this is Skyrim deer all over again. Yeah, get out of here. Aha. Alright, we'll go back to the overworld after this. I have to get more copper. Okay, now I go back to the overworld. Okay, then we're going to continue to head this way. Because we're trying to get over to there still. Oh no. Ambushes. I do like how you can run away from them if you want. This does also remind me of other games like this where open world maps, events. No! I used... they had a long range on that fucking sword. God damn it. And I'm assuming I can't... Yeah. Because I failed once, now I can't do it over again. It's over. Oh well. I assume I at least got something from them, maybe from the few I killed? I don't know, I don't think so. It does suck that they then load me back into this, the node, instead of putting me just back into the overworld or something like that. Shop, yeah. Weapon merchant. Arrows, weapons. Goblin shaman staff. Acolyte pyromancer staff. Iron short spear. Yeah, instantly more damage than I have. But I crafted mine, so fuck you. Iron Kopesh, goblin pick, goblin mace. Yew short bow. Copper flintlock. Copper flintlock pistol versus sniper. Sandstone daggers. A pair of daggers made from sandstone ore. Very heavy, despite how small they are. Copper throwing axe. Throwing hatchet. Okay, so same damage for the one I already have. Oops, I gotta remember that. Escape doesn't knock you out of the menu you're in. It just opens up the menu. I was like right in front of him and couldn't finish hitting him. All enemies defeated. Okay, so I saw how that one guy over there, when I killed him, there was a little white dot on him, and that's how you get their items. Okay. So you can technically pick their stuffs up, or you can miss it. You don't just instantly get it in your inventory. Alright. Yeah, the only time I really hunted the deers in Skyrim was back when it first came out. They didn't have some of the rules for leveling up changed. So for blacksmithing, it didn't care what the value of what you're crafting was. It was only counting that you crafted. So what I would do is I would literally go and I killed a bunch of deers and I got like lots of leather, and you need like 2 leather strips and 1 piece of leather to make leather bracers. So I would just make leather bracer after leather bracer after leather bracer, and I blasted through like most of early blacksmithing just by just deer hunting and all the natural leather that you get from wolves and bears and stuff. So there was a time when I did hunt hunt deer just for that. And then of course there's always the smithing tree going Cronundum or Corundum, whatever the fuck it's called, for the dwarven smithing. Because to make a dwarven bow, you just need like dwarven ingots and some strips. And you're like, alright, well I can pretty much just farm strips, and then you just get infinite dwarven stuff just from going through a couple ruins. And the bows are like 100 plus gold each, so they actually give good experience. I just blast the hell out of that. Damn, I thought I had it for a second there. Have I gotten the 10 yet? Damn it. Okay, so that was that. But I want to go to this. The once proud monastery. Oh, you don't actually go in there? No? Nothing here either? That's weird. Unless it's in the Wolfdover Timberland and you get there from in this big zone? Not their own little... No? Huh. So... Lone Forgotten Abbey, Abbey Graveyard, location highlights. So there's nothing actually here? Or I don't have a quest or something that lets me do this yet? So that's why it doesn't count? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. You can naturally just do some... Alright, what if I hit camp? What does that do? You've entered the camp location here. You can freely explore the area. Okay, so you hit camp and you just lets you... Every time you enter a location like this, the same aspects are randomly generated. Every events, enemy spawns, harvestables, loot, etc. Crafting... Oh, crafting physics objects. Wooden crate, barrel. No. Camping. I'll use the deer pelt to make a bedroll. Throw early access, new events, enemies, loot, and locations be added and expanded upon. Yeah, well, I don't know how much this game has been updated since I got this. I don't even remember where I got this from. So I don't know if they're actually doing stuff for this game anymore. If this was like an early access that got abandoned or something. Also, enjoy your dinner, Stormpike. Oh, wolves. Easy. Collect all parkour orbs? Oh, lol. Yeah, I'm not collecting them. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, I gotta... Take all. Alright, let's try that again. Damn it. What is this? Out of here. R. Simple stew. So this is a key. Oh, you put it into the door. All right. So, is this here because I set up camp near the thing, or is this its own thing that was generated? Ah. Then you physics objected it into there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was a different one. Get over here. Give me your stuff. Give me what was inside. Alright, let's try this again. Is that it? I think that was it. Wait, there was a... Wait, I missed one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What one did I miss? Bro, come on. Bro, get up there. Come on. Oh, it's there. Oh, come on. I don't... Alright, fine. We'll just do it again. Oh, get it! What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand. Come on. What is the... No, how do I miss you? Get over here. No, fuck off. Dude. Come on. All right, do this again. No, up it. Thank you. There we go. Whew. Okay, so I got... Wait, what do you mean I didn't... No, I did get them all. I did get them. I did say them all. Okay, it just appeared again over there. All right. So you can just, what, keep doing them? Okay. I guess if you wanted to boost your... I guess if you wanted to boost your thing, you would find it a slightly easier parkour and just keep spamming it again and again. Out of here. Damn wolf. Okay, let me actually level up before going in there. Alright. Increase my base stats. 2 more strength. Greatly increase health. Grab a constitution. We'll grab a willpower. We'll keep some of them up a little bit. Dexterity I'm not even using. But increases critical hit and headshot damage. Also increases the rate at which you gain range experience. And get some stamina. I'm not really using it that much. Unless the throwing weapon counts as that, then technically. Take another in. Why not? More vitality. There we go. And then we'll go into our skill trees. We'll go melee. So you can only use the skills. So you can't use skills from other trees if you have the wrong different weapon up. So if I have a spear out, I can't use a one-handed attack. But this is a general two-handed weapon, so I should be able to use two-handed weapons. Spears? Do spears count as that? Swing your weapon horizontally in front of you, dealing 3 times weapon damage, and a chance to bleed as well. Upward swing with a slight wind-up deals 2.5 weapon damage, has a chance to ragdoll enemies. Let out an ear-splitting battle cry that dizzies nearby enemies for 8 seconds. Rush. Regularly charge forward, knocking enemies back. Two-handed weapons deal 6 times damage, but yeah, this doesn't count as a... So I'd have to go to spear. Thrown spears, which this isn't, deals 25% more damage. Throw spears by equipping a shield with a spear. Oh, you can equip a shield with a spear. Okay, cool. Never mind. Swift recovery. Hitting a crit spot with a spear increases stamina regen. A slash dab combo. The first slash parries enemies, second deals damage. Hold your spear outward in front of you and dash forward. Deals 5 times weapon damage. Slash your spear in front of you and defying gravity as you slash. Each slash deals 3 times weapon damage. Yes, we're going to spin. Also, might as well take the keen edge. And we're going to go into... There is... Okay, this own... The tech tree doesn't have anything really too much in it yet. Magic, though. Level 3. I'm on level 2 still. Okay. Conjure rock. Summons a medium-sized physics-based rock. Hit to use as a projectile. Deals 85% damage of your currently equipped weapon. Interesting. That it's based off of the weapon. Take the form of a rabbit. Summon a bird to fly at and peck the targeted enemy. Transform into a dire wolf. Summon a giant super bouncy mushroom. Take peck. Skill book. Big spindle put on 5. And then for the peck, we'll put that on 3. Ooh. Okay, well now I'll save. Okay, so camping ended up giving me a lot of good stuff. Het room. But I need 20. Iron, I'm still not there yet either. Rounded shield bearer shield. Lightweight shield made to deflect attacks and protect much of the user's body. Okay, so there's some spears that work. No, there it is. There it is. We're got it. I can do this. Sweet. Skulls, goblin mace. The skull's been filled with solid stone to make it less brittle. Okay, we're good. We're best of both worlds now. Now I've got now we can do shield and spear. And I can do the thing I've been waiting for. I can also just keep doing the throwing thing. Fuck yeah. Aha. A puzzle. Waiting for something to attack me. Alright, if I can get enough here to get to 10, I can get all the iron. So I think that's going to take a bit. And the game has to be nice giving me stuff I can mine. Ooh. Add a chemite. Yeah, now I really want to hit 10. I'm surprised there's no, like, skill tree. Like, there's no gathering skill tree. And there's also flintlock bows, crossbows, but there's nothing about throwing weapons. My guess is I can pick up an old one, or do the roots come back if I pick up an old one? Oh, I cannot use one again. All right. So I guess the question is, where is a? Or am I? Ah. Classic order puzzle. Bloodbark Bulwark. Standard damage 15. Blocking attacks has a 25% chance to heal you. Cool. equip it. Oh, and that brings down a secret entrance. Neat. However, there's still a bunch of stuff here, including iron I want to get to. So I'm going to have to go and find some mining nodes here. Considering I want to get that green and the iron as well. Get out of here. Okay, big spin was helpful for that one. Good old Zelda spin. So I need to go and find as many mining nodes as I can, so I can go back there and mine the good stuff. Oh, looks like there's more parkour back there. Ka-long! Damn, alright, that was some good wombo comboing. That plant sucks. Alright, we're gonna take a bird bombs. Okay. Didn't kill it though, but that was a fun snipe. Thought I saw the, for a second I'm like the tree turned into something. Ooh, that looks dangerous. Plop. I don't know what's... I don't know what's going on in the giant flash of light. I don't know. Like, that's where the big wolf was, but I don't know what's going on. Did it fuck off? Like, was that something I wasn't supposed to hit? But I did, and it cast a spell, and now it did a thing? Alright, well, I guess that's just a giant beam of light. Why did you attack the wolf spirit? Gained an accuracy HP. So I guess accuracy EXP is in fact range. Out of here. Think you can sneak up on me? Well, I still need to find. I still need to find rocks. Something I can mine out of here. That's a worm. Okay, the game suddenly got... Once I got to one of these areas here, and now I found out that you can just camp at it, and that's what lets you enter their area with everything involved, as long as you're in their dome of influence. Now this is picked up. This is some really cool exploration. Nothing like extra special about it, but just the fact that it's just a huge area at this point, with a lot of stuff and stuff that can't actually hurt me. But I got tools to play around with now. And assumably, I don't think that there's a inventory weight limit. So the fact that you're supposed to go around and gather and do this all bunch of stuff just keeps it fun. It's not like, oh, I'm full, I have to go back and do something. It's like, no, you just keep going. Oh, okay, so these are dungeons that you can find too. Can't get up there other ways. Incorrect rune selected. The puzzle resets. Huh. How would you... Okay, so there must be a thing that then tells you how you're supposed to interact with that, because there's... Except, maybe... There are other things around here that will tell you how to do it. There we go. Oh yeah, this plate made forging explode. Alright, so it's... Good thing I still have my old pen and paper out from the looker. Alright, so it's M... F... T... T-pose... 7... and M again. So it's incorrect rune. What do you mean it resets? Huh? Did the other one reset? No, it didn't. Oh, it's the... Okay. It's got an X in it. So it's... that M. What do you mean incorrect? What? I don't understand. Alright, so is it actually starting on the T instead? Like, if I go here and I press on this. Okay, so it's T... No? Nope. Okay, so it's T M. Nope. T M Y. Nope. T M Y. Nope. T M Y. No. T M. Well, then I must have chose the wrong F then. Maybe it's... Because I've chosen the other all other three options. No. Okay, then. Did I get one of the other ones with them wrong? Because those are the three that are left. Yeah, there's only 6. Oh my god, do you have to use some of them more than once? Ugh. They're really making this... Oh, fuck it. Just get up there. Okay, so this is also 4. This just makes this unnecessarily complicated. I don't know. I've hit everything, haven't I? I don't know what else it could be then. T M Y M Y. No. T M Y M M. No. T M Y M T. No. So T M Y M. The other M. No. So T Y M. T M Y M F. No. T M Y M 7. No. T M Y M. The other M. No. Okay. There is nothing else. I've done the combination with all 6 of the things. So unless it's just a random one now, then I don't know what it could be.
is N there now? Why is N one of the numbers that's possible? What? Yeah, okay. So is there another wall that's got more letters on it or something? Oh my god. What is this nonsense? Then it's lightning bolt for 6. Then it's the M with the cross? Then it's F for 8. Then are we going for... Nope. There's got to be another wall then. There's another Y? Okay. Okay. There can only be these two. Otherwise there would be other numbers in there or letters in there mucking this up. Okay, so it's T M Y M H lightning bolt F. Wait, what? No, clearly that was it. Wait, what? Let me know. Cross M Y M H lightning bolt. Oh, the weird M. Then the F. Which means that there's still... There's still another Y, another M, and the 7. It's not the 7. So I'm going to say it's another M. Oops. It's not. So T, M, Y, M, H, lightning bolt. M, F. Oh, so it's not Y. But then it would be the 7? No. Oh, there's another T. That's 9. Nope. Okay, so Y is then 10. And then it's either a 7 or 2 M's.
Nope, it's 2 M's at the end. All right. So it's T M Y M H lightning bolt. Weird M F T Y 7 M. Okay. Whew. All right. That took a lot of trial and error, but done it is done. I do like how at the end of each of these dungeons there seems to be a very fun thing. Mushroom pauldrons. Light armor 3. Rock hard mushroom pauldrons. But yeah, you solve the puzzle at the end of each dungeon and there's your loot. Good. I like that. I like that a lot. 3 armor on the shoulders doesn't feel like it was worth that whole thing, but like they should have swapped the shoulders and the shield I got the last time. But I won't say no. Only 3 armor in a slot I did not have before. Okay, so that's... The wolf is still doing the giant light thing. No, don't. I was. Oh, fuck off. That sucked. That was going well, and then it went Ulamau. Oh, his leg. Yay. There you go. So that was a dungeon there. This also seems to be pointing me in the area of a dungeon. Yeah, okay. Warden's Underbow. Just checking there's nothing on this side of it. Definitely another part of some puzzle. Oh. I get it. No! Ow. Okay. What do you mean that was a no either, too? Don't kill me. No! No, 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 no! Don't kill me! Aww. God damn it. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Aww. Did it really have to break? Oh, that's... That sucked. But guess I'll go back. Yes, that one I was already in. I keep hearing my character's heavy breathing, and I keep thinking, oh, that's a wolf sound. Getting Skyrim flashbacks. Okay. This time, hopefully, it doesn't kill me like that. And if it does drop me, I'll just wait till I heal up first. Oh my god, they changed it? No, it's the same. Okay, it's the same.
we go. The Grave Warden Mask. Armor 0. Medium, though. A helmet that wasn't forged, but grown. Looking at trees while wearing this helm restores health. Okay. Alright, that's neat. I like that a lot. Okay, that's really cool. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, at least it puts me on the right side. Oh my god, it did not put me on the right side. Oh. No. Because now I need to make sure I heal up and don't just flat out die. Wait a minute, can I cheese? Wait a minute, can I cheese? Oh my god. Yay! Now, I think you needed to hit the right combination to open it up, but okay, that's... Thank you. Being able to just go right back across using the zip line. The zip line is very good. God. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's a good amount of healing. That's like 5 every couple seconds or so. Yeah, alright, that's good. I'll log that. Okay, so far I don't know how to get other cooking stuff though, right? A cooking system was there, but I don't think I've ever really picked up any ingredients that are in alchemy. Unless I have, and they're just like also there. Because yeah, I've got meats and stuff and some mushrooms, but nothing here is like a carrot or the cabbage or a potato. Oh, there's some carrots. Oh, I guess I was proven wrong. The broom shrinks down and fits in your pocket. You know, have a broomstick mount. Hey! Alright, that's cool. In case I wanted to do some witchy things. I want to leave here. This has been one of the definitely a good place to go and do explore. Now I've learned at least a bit more how to interact with the world too. And I do like how there are in fact some set areas, or even though enemy encampments or
or farming areas around the world are randomized, and they can follow you around, there are still set places that are laid out and meant for you to go through. Okay, there's the wolf again. Is it gonna... Is it violent? Did I accidentally do an oopsie by attacking it before? When thou wearest my call, I shall know thee. Huh. Okay, good. My bad for attacking you before. That was you? Get him! That mushroom got yeeted. Where did that big mushroom thing I threw the spear in, or I knocked back went? Like it flew. Okay, each of those pillars has a different symbol on it. Zombie. Yeah. Okay, I'm just living the dream now. Yeah, there are different symbols. Alright, so am I supposed to hit them? Yep, okay. Then the D-pad. Then after the D-pad, it is the Space Invader. And then it's that symbol up there. Okay. got a... I think our first actual range weapon, Warp Wood Bolter, a magical bow that has a chance to shoot explosive arrows. Very cool. But I think I need actual arrows for it, which I do not have. Shit. Oh. Oh. Throwing that damn rocks at me. Oh, don't mind me. I will heal. I'm looking at a tree. Alright, cool. Figured that out. Got myself a nice bow that can sometimes turn my things into explosive arrows. There's been some very neat trinkets in here. I've liked this a lot. This made me think like, okay, this game's whatever from what I was doing before. To now I'm actually like, alright, I'm in. Now, I could get a little bit more mining skill. So I could go back into that one place and get that really cool ore. I would be very much appreciate that. Oh, fairies. They live in birdhouses. I like that. Oh, hello. Hello, tall one. Bring me an ale. I'm sick of this sap stuff. When you have just one, just jump up to let me know you're ready to hand it over. 9 of my friends still need your help. Oh, okay. Once all happen satisfied, you shall gain my favor. Okay. Oh, humans are big. Dude, nice to meet you. Would you mind helping me out with something? I need a gilded bulletus. I'm far too small to pick them up myself. When you have one, just jump to let me know. Okay. I don't think you have a gilded. Okay. Yeah, like originally the idea of it's open-ended and it's got all this other stuff in it. I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna end up being like a crafting sim or whatever you're gonna be doing. But now that I've actually like, and once like I said, once I had some of those random encounters, I was like, oh, if this is all the game is, then okay. But now that there's like, if you go to an area on the map, make camp, and that lets you actually go to a handcrafted area like this I really liked. And like the puzzles in each of the dungeons, and each one has had gear, and some of the gear has been like neat. Like the look at a tree and heal. Oh, that sounds super cool. even something boring like mushroom pauldrons at least looks pretty cool. She wants a gray mini tray. I don't think I'm gonna have many of your guys' items that you're looking for. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, it's a big... Okay, so whatever you wanted, I had. All right, cool. Oh, for a dagger. All right, neat. Nope, I don't see a soul fly. No alcohol. There it is. Many thanks, human. I'll be making a thimble of beautiful crown with this. Making thimble of beautiful crown with this. You've got one, yes. Sweet. I don't know what your stuff was, but I have a couple of your things. A sentinel shroom. Gilded bullet. Alright, well, we're good there. Hey, Webbit. Good. I'm glad that they've been keeping up doing stuff. Like I said, I don't know where I originally got this from. I don't remember if this was from a Humble Bundle or if this was on a sale or something, and I'm like, oh, this looks neat. Okay, I was in that one already. Also, there is in fact, you can use spear with a shield. Flumbly. So the only thing I don't think I've done is the Goblin Camp? Oh, there's a graveyard too. Like, I've been in that. That's where I got the mushrooms. I was in a house earlier. Is that house? I think that is the house that I got the broom mount. But there's something further beyond it, or is that the crosses? Whoa! This is where the grave is. But this will definitely be a fun thing that I can, like, probably get pretty, enjoy on my own. Because like I said, I wasn't going to plan on streaming this for much besides one stream, but I guess I could do another one if I really wanted to, but I'll keep it to one for now. Maybe do something else tomorrow during the day. I do have another game I wanted to do, which is like Zombies versus Time Knight, which I think, I'm not exactly sure what type of gameplay it's supposed to be, but... Oh, shit! Whoa! Well, I'm glad it didn't instantly kill me. My turn! Ahaha! I'll jab you first. Ouch. Phew. The gravestones don't actually have anything written on them. They just have, like, blurbs. I wonder if they're endless or they're triggering at graves. And once they stop spawning out of their graves, they'll be done. Well, there's only one way to answer this, and that's just to keep walking by every single grave. Let's see if we can find Smithy Weatherman Jensen. Literally just combining all the stuff I really liked. Oh, was there a cool throwing weapon? Are you sad you don't get to do that anymore? Well, guess what? The spear, you still get to do it. Remember you were complaining about not using a spear with a shield? Well, guess what, motherfucker? You can actually do that. Eat shit. Like this game, damn you. Like this game. Alright, alright, alright. I like this game. Skill learned. Tombstone. Tombstone. Summon a big, heavy tombstone above the target location. Upon impact, the tombstone shatters, dealing 150 damage to all enemies around it. 35 mana, 25-second cooldown. Yay! And now the sun shines on this graveyard. The sun shone on this graveyard for 2 seconds. What? That didn't work like I thought it was going to. That's right, I don't need no ranged weapon to upgrade my ranged weapon skills. And the best part is using the spear with the shield is the only reason why I'm allowed to throw it. So there's almost no way I'm not going to be using a shield. Because I really liked being able to throw my weapon. Okay. Alright, I think I got the loot out of the graveyard. So the only thing I wasn't able to finish off here is the goblin camp. And by that I mean I just didn't have the mining skill to get the really good ore inside the mining camp. Oh! That's how that works? Quick, stare at a tree. Stare at a tree. Heal me, oh tree. That's a nice tree. Oh boy, that's a nice tree. It's an amazing tree. Oh, that's a great, lovely tree. Oh man, look at that bark. Look at that monotone gray. Oh, that's great. All right, cool. Full back to health. I love this stupid item. Ooh, they refilled. Well, 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 giant pile of items. Alright, well, if that respawned, did all the ore inside here respawn? Can I actually get to level 10? Or... Ooh, I think I can. Alright, well, I guess a good thing did come out of me accidentally glitching the game, where I got stuck falling through the floor and couldn't get out. Because if I'm able to actually get my mining to max, then I can actually get all this iron. Oh, max. To 10! I did it! Which is apparently max. I said it was max, so therefore it must be max. I couldn't have been wrong by accidentally saying that. Wait, what do you mean 10? Wait, I thought I just hit level 10. What? 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 I thought I was already at 9, and I thought I leveled it up. What? Alright, never mind. I'm close still. I was looking at something else, I guess. There it is. That's silver. I can't get the silver. That's fine. That's too far away, I guess. I'm fine with that. As long as I can get the iron. Yeah, get up there. There you go. Yeah, the cave music in here is a lot like the new zone they added in Turtle, music-wise. Okay. I was at the graveyard. Yeah, I was at the graveyard. I went and did the crumbling ruins. I guess this is a different crumbling ruins I haven't been to. Okay. Whoa. That looks big. Out of here. Now that's an enemy. Oh. Oh, that did finish him off. Take that, ogre. I'm gonna get that loot, ogre, your dead body. Okay. Is this... That's either something I need another item for to activate, or maybe that bless spell? Alright, so step one is... oh god. Ah. Step one, you throw the spear at them to discombobulate them. Then you charge into them using the spear charge. Discombobulate. 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 Step 3, discombobulate. Step 4, discombobulate. I got an apple. Woo! I can throw off the thing. Boom! Tombstone. No. Oh shit. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, so the big ogre was here, but this wasn't, doesn't seem to be any other, like, special loot around, but that's fine. Just gotta figure out what this is, or how to clean it or something? Or cleanse it, or what am I supposed to do with that? Maybe I'll find something later for it. Okay, is this just going to the... Okay, this is actually some really dense forest, which I like. Which is neat that it can be done because it's got like the type of graphics it's using. Oh shit! Ow. Get up. That hurt. I forgot I still had the grapple on. Alright, I think I can end this area for now. It feels thoroughly explored. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I did the Rune Tower specialty thing. I did the graveyard and monastery. I had my little fun with, so now it's I'm out up on the broomstick. And we're gonna head to Millshade. And then as I travel, events will show up. Lion's Mane battle? Is there going to be a faction fighting each other, or did I not activate that event? No, I hit E. I didn't hit, like, camp, so... I guess this really was nothing? I thought there was going to be like a big fight going on. Alright, well, I guess if it's nothing. At least I can just go back to the overworld. That's also a nice feature here. I don't have to run back to the edge of a little zone like this. I can just go back. Okay, I think I'm gonna save here, and I think I will in fact play this again tomorrow. Might even play a little bit more tonight. After I raid Nax and everything. Maybe. Probably not though. But maybe. Cool. Alright. We're at another place. I like this enough where I'll definitely play this tomorrow during the day. I'll definitely pop in and play this some more because I'm really enjoying this. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. This has been The Bloodline, and it's actually it's grown on me. It's been, the concept is pretty neat. And I like how it has expanded and it got a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. And I'm glad that they're working on it, and I hope they continue to do some more. Because so far I like the concept of this. I can't wait to see some more of the physics stuff, which is always awesome. I love games with physics stuff in it. It's so fun to play around with this shit. But yeah, I'll keep exploring this tomorrow, do some more quests, maybe meet some story thing, keep exploring areas and finding what cool fun shenanigans I can play around with. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.